Good morning, guys. It's been a while since I posted a video. I've been up. I've been a little bit busy. I'm an all-rounder guy. I do a little bit of everything. It's the 26th of September, 2021, which is also my birthday. So I'm out taking a little walk in Mother Nature to see what Mother Nature have to offer, and just to get I'll say a good morning greet because it's about 5:30, going to 6 right now in the morning. As you can see, it's still a bit foggy. The sun is not up as yet. And this is how I get out whenever I get free time. Normally, I'm always out working on the cruise ships. That was my main income until Corona kicked in and crashed everything for everybody. So this is how I came up with these hunting videos. I've been doing hunting for a while, so it all blended in. So I'm out just taking a walk this morning to see what will be my morning greet and taking a walk in Mother Nature. Here we have this is a laying area for iguana, but as you can see, all the little white stuff on the ground is all shells from the eggs. Look like a fox found the nesting area for the iguana and had himself a breakfast. Yeah, I'm out just taking a little early morning walk because I haven't been out for a while. I don't have the finance to do what I want to, so I gotta get out to make ends meet whenever something comes up. I got a little video that I can share with you guys on that one too. I also promise you guys some videos with me and Uncle Fred coming out to hunt give nuts. There's a pair of parrots going. Mother Nature is very amazing, guys. For me, it's a self-relaxing mode because it's all different kind of tunes, birds, trees, crickets, different type of animals. So it's music to my ears. Whenever I'm not working, this is what I'm doing. If I say or I tell you, you'll say I'm telling a lie, but this is my backyard. Vegetation is very thick and rich, and we have acres and acres of wildlife. So I just blend in and move around and enjoy my view. Up top, we have a vulture looking for the morning meal to start his day. This is what I love about it, guys. Free, fresh air, a whole different, what you gonna call it, fragrance. Mr. Vulture waiting to see what he can pick up. Wish you luck, buddy. This is a regular area that I pass through. I'm just taking a little walk to see if anything had changed over a while I haven't been here. It's like 2 to 3 months since I hadn't taken a walk. and I'm home chilling on my birthday, so I decided to take a little morning walk. The first thing that came out to greet me was the mosquitoes, so I had to gears up, jacket, repellent, the whole works, because we're in the rainy season now and the mosquito zone. Just right as I came out my house, I have some local chickens, and they were out feeding in the yard, and right amongst the local chickens was a little wild rabbit feeding. The mango season is done, so right now we have oaks that is falling, so the rabbits give not everything. They eat fruits that have a fluxus seed on the inside, like mangoes, avocados, golden plum, anything that has a fluxus seed on the inside, because they eat the fruit and then they crack the seed open to get the little nuts that's on the inside. That's the main meal for them, so they don't really go for the fruit that much. All they want is the little nut that's inside the seed. And look like a tapir, a mountain cow, the Belize national animal, has been using my road. You don't want to buck up into this guy. Well, if it's a male, it's not that bad, but if it's a female with a calf or a baby, then you gotta run for cover, buddy. And that's a big one, because you can see the size of the tracks. It's about the size of my hand, so it's a very big one. Mountain cow, we call it mountain cow, but the original name is the tapir, which is the Belize national animal. If you guys can recall, in one of my videos, when I came out in this area right here, it was all dry. And like what I told you, we have the rainy season, which is from June to November, which is also our hurricane season. And as you can see, the water's up. But it doesn't matter me. I can move along in any type of atmosphere or surrounding, because I have 3 words that I keep saying to myself, and I would like to advise for you guys to use also: improvise, adjust, and adapt to things. It might sound very hard, guys, but it's very easy. This is the pond behind my house, like a 30 minutes walk out in the woods behind my house. This is where ducks, deers, wild pigs, everything comes to feed and even have a drink. As you can see, the tapir also use this area. Why? It's very moist, and the feeding area is very rich in different type of grass, fruits, plants. And we have a plant that is very popular in any ponds, which is the water lilies that grows on top of the water, what we call a frog plant, where the frog be chilling out. And the root of it is very soft and thick, and it holds moisture, so animals love to eat on that. And this little tree right here is also a dining area for what we call a snail hawk, where the hawk go and catch snail out of the pond, and he have a resting area where he comes to take the snail out of its shell. So as you can see, there's a lot of shell here. So this is a dining area for a Willix or a snail hawk. And here we have some wild boars, and it looks like it's been a resting area for them last night because the tracks are very fresh, and it's more than one because it's all different size of footprints on the ground, where you can see where they're digging up, moving around. So this morning is very active with animals moving around. There's tricks all over the place, guys. Wild boars. We call them peccary. There's tricks all over the place, guys. So this morning is very active with animals moving around. We have the tapir, we have the snail hawk, and now we have tricks of wild boars moving around. The rain is started, so they have to move and change feeding areas. And this is, I know this is a very popular feeding area for animals. So, and if you guys can listen in the background, there's all different type of birds going. Right now the pond is very high with water, so I gotta change my route because my route is underwater right now, which it doesn't bother me, but it's much silent if you're not moving in the water, because it's very active this morning, and I want to see if I can get something on the camera for you guys. All you guys have been seeing is sprints and tricks and traps, and so I need to get you guys some results. It's very beautiful this morning. The sun is coming up. Birds are chirping. I came a couple of days back, but I didn't brought my camera, and the pond was, what do we call it, overflown with ducks feeding. So I had to suck it in for myself because I didn't brought my camera. As you guys can see, everything is underwater now. The pond is very moist, guys. Ducks are around. My zoom is not that great on my camera, but we have a pair of ducks circling right now. They just flew by me and saw me, so they're circling back around to see what they have saw. These are the whistling ducks. See, going for a feed right where I am. This is what I love about Mother Nature, guys. Right close up view, wild whistling ducks. Here they go. wild whistling ducks. Mother Nature best kept secret. Right in my backyard, guys. Now I will need to see if I can get a deer or wild boars on camera. I'm working on, I'm gonna call it a chum box. Ducks are very inquisitive. As you can see, they're flying back around just to make sure that they saw something moving. Also very smart animals. Yeah, for me to get a deers or the wild boars on camera for you guys, I'm working on a chum box. I'm gonna call it a chum box. It's gonna be something where I set feed, and I'm gonna build a tree stand where I can go early in the morning to have a seat and see what's gonna come to have a meal. And I have a lot of stuff that I've been storing. Oak seeds. We have a lot of ground food that the wild boars and deers like to eat on. We have the we have the sweet potatoes. We have cassava, yams, stuff like that the deers and wild boars like to eat on. Corn. So I'm going to make a chum box and I'm going to put all that stuff in it. But they can only come and take certain amount of feed out of it, and they're not going to be able to take the whole stuff, so that the way they can be coming back very regular. And guys, wild boars been here too. Looks like they're moving along. As you can see, everything is all freshly digged up. The water in the pond is very high, and we have a lot of freshwater fish that we go night spearing, fishing for. We have tilapias, we have we call it bay snooks, but it's gonna be related to the spotted bass. We have crana, tuba, a lot of freshwater fish that we can fish for, and it's a lot of fun when you go nighttime spearing for fish. We have a long rod, I'd say about 8 to 10 feet in length, and on one of the end of it we tie 2 or 3 barbs, I'll say about 8 to 10 inches long, and we sharpen the end, but we don't tie it even, we tie them on even. One is always longer than the others, which will be the lead spear. That's very fun, guys. I'm working on getting a night vision camera so I can do some night activities. I do a lot of night activities, but my camera doesn't work very good at nighttime, so I can't get you guys night videos. And most of the time I'm out by myself. There's nothing to be afraid of. You just gotta know how to move around and help yourself. Improvise, adapt, and adjust to things. The whistling ducks are not that big as the Muscovy duck. The Muscovy ducks are black with just a white trim on the end of the wing, and they have about, I'll say, about 2.5, almost 3 foot in span when you're flying, and it's very good served on the plate. Back in one of the videos, this was all brown, and now you can see everything is green because the rain is here. Over my ankle in water. Sun is up. It's about 7 o'clock right now, and I'm still out taking a little walk, enjoying my view. It all depends on my mood. I do long walks, I do short walks. Sometimes I'm out for about 5 hours, 6 hours just walking around. Sometimes I do a whole day. It all depends on my mood. Or even a whole night sometimes. Especially when we're out night spearing. I take my fly net, my hammock, my head lantern and stuff along with me. And we spear for a while, and whenever we get a bit exhausted, we just hang up my hammock and my fly net. And we chill for a bit. I have a traveler cup that I take along, so I always have my warm coffee to keep me warmed up whenever we're chilling. And whenever we go with night spearing, it's always 2 or 3 of us going. But it's more enjoyable when just 2 of you go. That way you have more moving space. Stuff like that to move around. There's a pair of parrots. These are the yellowhead parrots. I don't normally move this heavy when I'm out hunting, because like what I say, to catch an animal you gotta move and think like an animal. I'm out just sharing my view to let you guys see what we have to offer. And right now the deer should be in the mating season or coming out in the mating season, so if you're out hunting deers, probably you can meet a big buck moving around. And in the next couple of days will be good when you can do the deer hunt in the daytime, because then you can see the moon. The moon is up, and it's 7 o'clock right now in the morning, so you gotta wait until moon change up a bit the next couple of days, where you can meet them. Oh, ducks, the ducks, Muscovies, Muscovies, Muscovies. Those are pretty big, man. Yeah, when the moon changes in the next couple of days, you're gonna meet them feeding in the daytime. You just gotta study your surroundings and area, and then you can learn how to move around and adapt to Mother Nature. It's going to be a good day though. It's a duck morning, it looks like. Whistling ducks, Muscovies. These are the whistling ducks. The Muscovies are the one bit coming over the top right there. No, both whistling ducks. Okay, going by calls, join up together, and they're gone. Bang! Ducks are circling my ear. You want to know how a tree is moving? Just going around and around, want to know how come the tree is moving. I'm just going for a small walk this morning because I'm going back home, take a little chill and relax the rest of the day. I got a trap that I'm working on that I need to finish up to get out in the woods because the give nuts are moving pretty good right now. I need to do some repairs and cleaning on my traps, so I'm going to show you guys how I get my stuff together. These ducks won't leave me alone. Okay, where's well, here's the other pair going back together. Everything is wet, so if you're out hunting right now, now is a good time to learn how to do tracking and stuff like that, because all tracks or tricks will be very fresh for you to follow, like the wild boars I show you and the tapir. And here we have an orchid. The next give nut I get in a trap, I'm gonna show you guys how to prepare it for a meal. So you guys can just like, subscribe, and look forward to that video on how to prepare give nut. We have times when we get a lot of rain and the rivers overflow. It doesn't happen that regular very often. It's just like once in a while. It's a flash flood, and it affects all River Valley area. And right here where I'm walking right now, whenever we get a flash flood, I can't be able to walk in this area right here because I'm going to be covered in water. And that time, I'm about I'll say about a mile from the river. And right here is going to be covered in water where I won't be able to walk. I'm going to have to use my dory or canoe to get to the riverside or to move around. We had that last year, and after the water went back down and I came out here, you could see where the water have leave a mark on all the trees and how high the water was. And when I stand up beside the marking on the trees, it's over my head. And I'm 5 feet 7 inches, so I'm just going on a little circle this morning. Very nice to be out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and look forward to the next video on how to prepare a give nut for a meal, okay? Enjoy, be safe. God bless.